Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr in the next round. And we are, I think, still doing a mission for Helena, and now it is the Abandoned Forge. My investigation has led me to the uncharted catacombs below the Hive. I have discovered that a ragtag tribe of mutants are responsible for the disappearance, but the real masters are a cult called Forsaken Sons. The Forsaken Sons are using these mutants like pawns. Oh god, a reborn War Master. I'm looking forward to face that guy. It is time to visit their hideout and make them confess. So, let's just hop into it.
I have arrived at the location. This must be the lair of the cult.
Foul, lying heretics. Their blight must be undone. Purge them all.
Alright, that we will do. And we will do that gladly, so let's go on. Although, as I said many times, purges are not my most favorite mission type, because you have to clear out all the map instead of just, going to your points and do whatever you have to do there. Rather, that is collecting relics, killing some guy or boss or whatever. But anyhow, purges are in the game and we have to do them. Alright, there's a Forsaken unsanctioned... No. A Forsaken Sons wild word call. Alright, that's his bloody name. So let's bring him down. I switch for pistols. And there must be some way how you can get out of the heat beam there. There need to be a way to get out of there. I have now not found a way. At least not with the guy here. And there's an aspiring champion, which I haven't faced before as well. So that's going to be maybe a hell of a fight. So let's see. Okay, do you see that he's... I guess I have to take down the floating mines. Oh my god. The floating mines. To bring him down in the end, or to get away the bloody shield around him, which is causing me to not doing well. So they are actually respawning, that's not nice. Alright, and this guy is a villain, that's cool to know. So that is nice, that is actually for the first time where we have some sort of a boss fight, a fight against a guy who's not dealing the most amounts of damage, but as you can see, he takes up a lot of, we have to shoot him very often. And in the beginning of our mission, I was actually thinking we could have chosen a higher difficulty, but as you can see, no, that would have been our doom. So somehow we have to take down the floating mines for us to get through him. I don't know. So maybe that wasn't the baddest move, the Cyclone missile launcher blast there. Although I would like to... Alright, right now we are not doing any damage. Let's... These floating mines, they are going on my nerves, to be honest. And what kind of legion he actually is. He looks so nice. Do you see it? He's blind on the one hand. On the other hand, he has strange symbols and a strange strange wordings on him, which I can't decipher. So I think he really looks amazing. And the first fight against an enemy which is some sort of a problem for us, that is really nice to have. Down with the mines and down with the enemy. Oh my god. That was the hardest fight I've ever had against an enemy. Somehow a little bit remembers me of the first fight against a Decimator back 2017, March or April, I don't even know, so over a year nearly. And the fight was shorter. What against Decimator, I mean, what of course would be quite amazing if the champion there would have done a little bit more damage, which would have made the fight more exciting, and you would have really to pay full attention in order not to die. But that is... I'm always glad if you... Sadly, I guess with the full release that is going to change, but it's always nice after every patch you have always a couple of new things. That was the last 1.5 years like so, and that made it quite cool. Every day, or not every day, but every time a patch was released, it was always like, yeah, new features, let's get into it and let's see what kind of new features there are. Sadly, that time will be over in, I wanted to say in a couple of days, but I guess tomorrow. So that is at least tomorrow when this video has been released. So that is the sad part. I think it's, on one hand, I'm of course looking, that was a weird sound. I'm looking forward for the full release to get the full product. But on the other hand, I'm a little bit sad that I always called them Christmas bundles are not going to be in the game anymore, where you are really looking for new features, not futures. Although if new core games really is releasing new content, new stuff for every season they have, then the game could be pretty damn amazing over the next couple of months. So let's see how that is going to turn out in the end. Strange map, but I have to say I really like the campaign missions. They are at a way really different from the normal missions. Is he saying anything? Dustin must have been sacrificed in this slaughterhouse. Life in the Underhive can get worse, it seems. Alright, I wanted to read that out, but that wasn't possible. Alright, encoded by Adeptus Mechanicus, Free Snow, so 76 AA protocol. Further examination of the edifice brought none of the expected results. We can determine by the electromagnetic and radiometric chance that construct alpha 04554F, or the monolith as the uninitiated call it, is millions of standard years old, but we are unable to extract any sample from it. The liturgical procedures of molecular probing bear no results. The requisitional expedition Sigma 11 unit shares the strong belief that there is a machine spirit in subject alpha 04554F, or at least a spark of the motive force. We tried severally in Dr. Psalms, but if a machine spirit resides in the edifice, it remains dormant on or is reluctant to heed our call. Alrighty, a minor statistical anomaly appeared in the embryometric device, but it's corrected. Alright, there we go.
Strange. This data slate entry is decades old, and the monolith was inactive back then. I'm sure the tech priest would be thrilled to see that it has become quite active since then.
And through we are. Let's take one nice look at our at the items we have received. There I'm looking forward to a new signum and maybe a less pistol. So let's a less gun, not a less pistol, of course. So let's go on here. That one was the old one. Yes, the signum 17. So I think 9, no, 10 is the lowest. So switching there. Not going for that. 14 is amazing as well. That's going to be changed. This one I take, of course. This one not. Then let's take a look. We found a less gun, which could be an upgrade. No, it's no upgrade. And the auto pistol 2269. 22. Okay, I'll change here. So we have some smaller upgrades. Alright guys, we are at the end. If everything goes like planned, then we are going to see us tomorrow in the full release. I at least hope that. So that is going to be some sort of celebration, I guess. But I'm looking forward to it. After 1.5 years, we are now and nearly daily Inquisitor videos, so that's quite a treat there. I'm looking forward finally to the full release, although I have to say I'm a little bit sad. But anyhow, we had over 460 episodes, nearly 470, so that is quite cool well, not quite cool, but insane actually, that I've released so many episodes. But I'm glad to finally go into the full game tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it, and I hope I'm recording this video not on the day before, but a couple of days back. So I hope that the date for the full release still is the real date. For now, I really thank you for watching, guys. If you have enjoyed this episode, if you have enjoyed the alpha and beta gameplay, then why don't you give me a thumbs up? If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up, and we will finally, hopefully, see us in the next episode, maybe with the full release. Until then, have a nice day, stay frosty, bye.